Hey everybody, this is Slick Trade. This is my second video on the channel. I bet yeah, a lot of likes on my own channel. If you haven't checked my own channel, go check it out. Slick Trade. Like my videos, y'all subscribe to. I got 70 subscribers right now. So go check out my own channel real quick. Some videos be on dance videos, a lot of videos will be on there. Gaming videos, everything. Go check my Trade Gaming 2 on there. And also go for my really game kids. Okay, today we're talking about presidents. The first president I got on my list is George Washington. So this is new for me. I like history, so it's new for me. So we talk about George Washington. So I wait for my computer to load up, and so we get started. I'm Slick Trey. For y'all asking Slick Trey, yeah, this Slick Trey. I'm Slick Trey. So yeah, okay, let's get started. So George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732, in Virginia, British America. That was like a long time ago. Y'all know how y'all do me a favor. Look that up. I'm not gonna tell you how I know in my head, but y'all look it up and tell me how many years was that ago, and plus the you hint it added one more year this year. So anything you say to put 2000 and put 1732 minus 2021, yeah, you get your answer. Plus minus the trade, yeah, I figured it out. I know in my head. So yeah, Joe Washington was the first president of the United States. His father died when he was like 11 years old, and his mother died. I think he was three. His mother died. He was 3 years old. You know his brother Lawrence Washington. His brother Lawrence, he died in 1730, 1740 or 21. Even though he died and left the Mount Vernon to his brother George Washington at the time. George Washington, he was 69 years old, no 67 years old at his death. But he also talk about his life now. You get that in a minute. He's all about George Washington, nobody else. George Washington. George Washington was the greatest leader ever. He was the first president of the United States. John Eagle Moore, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James McMurray, John Quincy Adams. That's John Adams' son. So yeah. So today we're just doing a video about him. That's it. But let's talk about his wife. You know his wife? His wife is Martha Washington. She died in May 22nd, 1802. 2 years, basically like 2 or 3.5 years later, after her husband. So she was married to who was she married again? John something. I don't know. These Joe Washington, these are presidents. I can't look up right now. But she was married to him to his death, and then she fell in love with George. So they got married. Yeah, man, they live on the same day. At the time, Mark Washington had 2 children. John Pope, son. He was 20 years old at his death. He died of something. The war back then. He died of something. He died a couple days after the war. And her daughter is Patsy Cussons. She died of a seizure that took place at the dinner table. She was eating and she had a seizure, and Joe Washington got on the ground and hold her, and then this man they know she died. They dad he was young he was so young, like 11. He was out there at tens. So like when his dad died, And Joe Washington, he's on the $1 bills that stand for the first president of the United States. Um, so yeah, and let's see what else. Yeah, he residence is Mount Vernon and yeah, he was the president in 1790, no 1789 to 1797. And Joe Washington, then John Adams became president. He retired from the throne. He retired for like Eli King Prince throne. He retired. Then I saw y'all see him doing this. I don't really know about him. This is sucking me too. I can't read the names and stuff on my head. I looked at one time on Lily. That's it, and that was a long time ago. Hold on, y'all. Then when act up. I look at he's deaf. Okay, George Washington. Yeah, I know he died December 14, 1799, or at the age of 67. Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you. It says here, it said on Mr. Okay, flip it. On December 12, 1799, Washington spread his farm on horseback. The weather was snowing with slit. He returned home late for dinner. Washington kept his wet clothes on, not wanted to keep his guests waiting. He felt rude to keep his guests waiting. He felt disrespected. No, so he don't want them to leave. So he just get his he just went to the table and just ate. And then what he said here, he says, okay, when he had sore throat the next morning, I think that it was cold outside. He probably was fell somewhere, it was close in the house, and it just affected his throat. He said he had sore throat. The next day, the weather was freezing and snow. Washington bought trees for cutting that evening. He complained of chess Congress, but was still cheerful. On the Saturday, he woke up with a inflamed throat and difficult to breathe. I think he could do that wet clothes. He got sick. That was like sign of pneumonia a little bit. And then I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I St. Joe Washington had this ball tell something. Don't forget, if it rains, do not go play outside. You had that jacket on pants on, and boots on. It's gonna cover your head because you gonna get pneumonia. It's because you get pneumonia. It's difficult. It's a lot of people have pneumonia. I'm not gonna name no one, but pneumonia's not good. Pneumonia it's like lungs. Cause one of the persons that had pneumonia, he was I think 20-year person or someone like that. Benjamin Harry, we gonna get to him too soon, but he had some pneumonia in his lungs. He said, "Doctor, my lungs." He the doctor here, "Doctor, my lungs," and then I guess he passed away because your lung is streaking to survive. And then, like I said in the Bible, with God, your number get called, God call you home, and he would say, "Where John? Where your name is?" And then he called. And then I don't know. I think he just. I don't know what he do. They never told us what he do then. Next, I think he got a burn that shut down your body, and then when you die off, then you pass away. I think that won't happen. I'm not sure. No hold me to it. So he ordered a staff, George Rollins, to move nearly a whole pound of blood. The bloodletting being a common practice of the time. His family, Dr. Jake Crow Brown and Hussey Dick and Dr. Williams, a while some hour after Washington died. Dr. Brown thought Washington had Quincy. And what the word is Quincy? Quincy, it got through with your flat or your throat. Your throat is swole. And anything with Quincy at the toilets, everything, it's hard for you to breathe. that when you trying to catch your breath, but you really can't. It's hard for you to breathe. That's the only thing I can explain. It's hard for you to breathe. You're like you dying out. It's like hard for you to breathe. You try to catch your breath. Like they say here, he could not catch your breath. He woke up with a flamethrower. A flamethrower, you know, a flame in the stomach. That means your stomach is on fire. Something you drunk or something. You will go die from like drinking something like sport. You wouldn't it? You just gonna have your stomach hurting. They go to the restroom and get it out, or you get medicine. You know, you will die and nobody die of stomach hurting. I had stomach ache when I was young too, going to school. So yeah, I understand how people feel. And Dr. Dick thought his condition was more serious, violent inflammation of the throat. They continued the process of bloodletting to approximately 5 pounds and washing condition. For the Dr. Dick proposed a treatment. But the others was not familiar with that phrase and thought therefore too dangerous. And while Dr. Dick was doing the research, he talked to the doctor. He said, "Doctor, I'm not afraid to die. If it's my time, it's my time." He said, "I'm not afraid to go." Washington death came more swiftly than expected. On his deathbed, he instructed his private secretary, Thomas Lear, to wait 3 days before his burial out of fear of being into bed alive. That means like someone who's still alive and will put in the casket too early. And you would die for that too. You would die. So it's like you really go for 2 years. Like I think it take 2 months. You don't got water out there. So it take like 2 weeks. You dead. That's it. You be dead enough for real. Cause they close that casket. You can't get out. They shut it down. Well, go to a friend again. Cause I did with my auntie and my grandpa. They you know that thing that scroll down. The thing they open the casket. They take that off. They close it. They take that out. That's it. You can't get out. So you gonna die in there automatically. So though he tried to heal you, sent a court to Lil, he died peacefully between 10 and 11 p.m. on December 14, 1799, with Martha's seat at the foot of his bed. His last one was Tiswell. From the conversation we learned about his burial, he was 67. As the Congress immediately enjoyed for the day upon news of Washington's death in the Speaker's chair was in black. The next morning, the funeral was held 4 days after his death, December 18, 1799, at Mount Vernon. And some doctors say that it was hepatitis. That means it's the same thing though. I can't really explain. I wish I could like in your body and just show you where it's at, but I can't do that. It's right here, like while I'm talking, you feel this? It's down there. It's affected. Well, I hope you guys like this video. That's George Washington video. I do a George Washington. I do a John Adams. I do at least 3 or 4 videos today to get caught up. So if I do George Washington in a few minutes, so if it goes to upload by 7 o'clock, and it's still 30 minutes at 7 o'clock. And so y'all be seeing this video at 7 o'clock. So I hope you like this video, subscribe, comment, like, and don't forget to go to my unchannel Slick Trade. They got 7 subscribers. Give me some more subscribers in a couple days. And go find my brother Just Gangers McKinsley. And Slick Trade is out. Y'all still come Slick Trade, but this will be all by pressing, so you still come Slick Trade. But Slick Trade out. Peace. Goodbye. Till all next time, everybody. John Adams next. Alright, bye.